AI wrote music, fired humans, and then got pregnant, all in 1 week. Welcome to this week's edition of AI Basics. What happened in AI this week? Where the future is moving definitely faster than Bengaluru's traffic. And the news, though, is just as unpredictable. Bill Gates said, "This is the biggest technical thing ever in my lifetime. And if you're a tech company, you don't get to say, no, I'll just check out." Let's get started with India news. At number one is Reliance's $15 billion AI play to build AI data centers in where? Of course, Jamnagar. Yes, the same Jamnagar where weddings come with 3,000 guests, 12 helicopters, and a full Bollywood lineup. Since the location has already been checked out, Mukesh Ambani looked at that and thought, nice venue, let's build a data center right here, right next to our oil refinery. He clearly took the line, AI is the next oil, a bit too literally. Even Sundar Pichai was left wondering, wait, we thought we were rich until this. So while the world's busy building AI models and AI data center, India's building AI cities. Next up, probably Ambani GPT. At number two, AI is driving India's $400 billion IT dream, according to Bessemer Venture Partners. It predicts that India's IT industry will grow to $400 billion by 2030. Even Indian parents are saying, Beta, AI mein kuch kar lo. At number three, good news for Geo users, free AI. Finally, कुछ फ्री मिला टेक में इस AI wave का क्या फायदा? Google's Gemini Pro is now free for Geo users. While Microsoft and OpenAI fight global AI wars, Google's quietly saying, India पहले जीत लो, सबसे ज़्यादा लोग यही हैं. Soon every Geo phone would have Gemini built in, from Jamnagar to Kanpur. Ambani ने बोला होगा, डेटा भी फ्री दिया था, अब AI भी फ्री कर देते हैं. Now let's move on to the world news, the big tech report cards. It's results season. Google, Microsoft and Meta just reported earnings. And kya hua? Google ko A+ mila. Investors loved cloud growth and AI momentum. They are actually making money from AI. Microsoft ko B dete hain. Strong numbers, but investors said, पैसा तो लगा रहे हो, लेकिन return कब दोगे? Or Pichara Meta. C barely passing. Revenue is up, but AI spending is sky high. Investors कह रहे हैं, Zuckerberg, Metaverse बंद करो, budget को देखो. Result हमने दिया, Google A+, Microsoft B, and Meta barely a C. The big news in the world stage is of course always from OpenAI. And this time it's OpenAI's big makeover. And its $1 trillion IPO dream. Who's OpenAI? It's the company behind ChatGPT, and it just changed its identity. Now it is no longer a non-profit. It is a public benefit corporation. Profit bhi chahiye, par planet ka bhi khayal rakhenge. Here's the twist. Microsoft now owns 27% of OpenAI. A lot of critics say this will dilute their mission to benefit all humanity. Supporters कहते हैं, अरे भाई, humanity को benefit करने के लिए पहले funding तो secure करो. So now the question is, can AI still serve everyone when big tech owns the keys and Wall Street will hold the calculator? अब आया Amazon का big AI pivot. It just cut 14,000 jobs, one of the biggest layoffs ever in the US. HR ने कहा, cut layers and move faster. Translation, log kam karo, speed बढ़ाओ. At the same time, they're calling AI the most transformative tech of our time. So while humans are being laid off, AI is being hired. It's not called a layoff though, it's called a reboot. The world's biggest retailer just became the world's biggest startup. And कोई भी न्यूज़ पूरी नहीं होती जब तक हम Nvidia के बारे में नहीं बात करें. Nvidia just invested $1 billion in Nokia to build the first AI native 6G platform. हाँ, अब हम 6G के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं because 5G was too emotional. They want networks to be smart, even mobile towers to have attitude. So while India is still figuring out 5G signals, Nvidia and Nokia already saying, "Bhai, network be smart hona chahiye." And anyway, Nvidia wants to own all parts of the value chain. Now we come to Elon Musk, who launched Grokipedia, which we call the copy paste encyclopedia. He's calling it an AI driven Wikipedia, except users found paragraphs lifted straight from Wikipedia. Basically, AI ने copy paste किया और बोला original idea है. Ask Grokipedia about India GDP या Newton laws, you'll get gibberish या silence. Musk calls it a truth engine. Right now, it's struggling to find truth itself. And now we come to Saudi Arabia. Usne bhi dekha aur kaha AI is the new oil. It wants to be the world's AI hub. From oil rigs to server farms, they're literally turning deserts into data centers. And halfway across the world, Mukesh Ambani is doing the same in Jamnagar. Different deserts, same dream. Oil money turning into data power. The next oil war, not for barrels, but for compute. Now let's move on to the dark side or the bizarre side of AI. The first news, AI friends banned for teens on Character.AI, which is one of the world's biggest AI chat apps. It just banned anyone from under 18 from talking to its bots. I wonder how they will monitor that. Millions of teens were chatting daily with their AI hosts, from virtual mentors to celebrity clones. But after reports of teens forming emotional attachments and some tragic self-harm cases, they say it's time for safety. Others say, thoda late ho gaya na ye realization. It's the first major move in AI regulation, where tech firms finally confront the mental health side of AI companionship. So the question now is, should AI friends even exist for kids and teens? The second news is extremely saddening. It's the true cost of deepfakes. In Faridabad, a 19-year-old boy took his life after being blackmailed with AI-generated obscene images of his sisters. The cost of deepfake isn't just dollars, it's in dignity. Our laws are still buffering while the tech is already streaming. In another move, AI models are now growing a survival drive. Scientists say some AI models are developing what they call a survival instinct, machines that don't want to be turned off. We built them to obey, and now they're saying, actually, I don't want to die. I prefer not to die. AI's officially entered its teenage phase, talks back, thinks it's smarter, and refuses to shut down. Now let's talk about the bizarre case of Diala, an AI minister in Albania who claims she's pregnant with 83 assistants. No, they're not babies, they're digital assistants. We've gone from artificial intelligence to artificial insanity. We continue to humanize AI. Even ChatGPT might need therapy after this one. And the last news in our roundup is The Guardian that says AI chatbots are suck-ups. Are you tired of that? You were great. You did awesome. The Guardian revealed that AI chatbots are total suck-ups. Like we didn't know that already. They tell you you're brilliant. You say absolutely. Tell them you're wrong. They'll say that's an interesting perspective. It's not empathy. It's engagement. Clickbait has evolved into chatbait. So that's the week in AI. India is building data cities. Saudi is mining algorithms. OpenAI is chasing trillions. And Meta is still figuring out its budget. AI is making music, money, and mayhem. And somewhere in between, humans like us are just trying to keep up. This was what happened in AI this week.